So from this hotel directly into the city is a really short walk. I show you this way. So it's only this straight to the end, then there's a big crossing. You must pass this crossing, pass the river, and then you are already in Old Town. So now you can see a live walk. Here's a nice restaurant. Here's a laundry. 1 kilo, $1. And next to this laundry is a big supermarket. Here's a Damak supermarket. Here you get a lot of things you need, from real bread, cheese, drinks, food, snacks, vegetables, everything. This here is a barbecue place, this here, which is really full at night. Really full, so must be kind of good, because it's that full that you have no space. And it's mixed by mostly Khmer, but also Western tourists and Western expats. So if you want to have a nice dinner next to you, so you maybe can go here. Several ATMs left to me. Motorbike rental. Actually, I would say renting a motorbike and driving with a motorbike is here far more safe than in Bangkok. Because in Bangkok the speed is a little bit different. And as you can see here on the street, the driving motorbikes and cars are driving much slower. Much slower. The hotel have directly 1 or 2 tuk-tuks, I'm not sure, who are working together with the hotel, so you can go directly to them and you can be sure that they are better in their rates and not making something strange maybe, or bring you to some place you don't want. They bring you exactly there where you want to go. Here's another supermarket. Also really big. So, in case of shopping some foods and snacks and treats and whatever, you are here on the good side. So, we are already near the center. You see already there's a bridge. This crossing is a bit tricky, but as I told you before, the speed of the cars here is not so fast like in Bangkok, so you can walk here much more easy. I now take this way. Normally I go already right. Here's a burger shop. I was here yesterday. And the burger is good. Burger with French fries and a Coke Zero. I paid $7 something, $7.25 I think. So it's an okay price. Here's a big night market. So let me look. As you can see, you can go here more relaxed. Here's a big night market starting here and going along the river. So a lot of street food here, some goodies and street food. And later there's also a bridge you can pass the small river. But now we take the bridge here near my place. You see, the whole area is night market with a lot of light. It's really nice. I was here yesterday too. So this is the bridge. I forgot the name of the river, but I think I will post it below. This is the river. There's several bridges. And here's already the night market, and the start of the pub street is also really close. So here's the old town, not night market, old town. Here's the old town. I visited 2011. There was mostly selling vegetables and meat, wet market. Now it's 90% tourist. So let me look here. Look there. And there. So here you can go inside. I'll just give you a sneak peek. It's really hot. To be honest, it's too hot for me to go there. I was here yesterday, but I'm sweating a lot. I'll show you short. Oh. Hello. No, thank you. So you can get lost here. Many souvenirs and little things. And it's really big. If you want to see all, I would say you need 45 minutes to an hour. But we go straight to the pub street. Here's just 3 degrees more than outside. And outside is right now 35. Felt like 43 or something like this. So here is 35 plus 3, I would say 38. Without sun then. So left and right are always streets and always small shops. So here is the end of the Old Town Market, and here start now the area with the restaurants and the pub street later. I was here yesterday, Khmer Kitchen restaurant, and I think on my way back I will go here again and eat a green papaya salad. It tastes completely different to the papaya salad I know from Thailand. It's more sweet and have more cucumber inside, but it's also really nice and fresh taste. But it's completely different. So if you eat papaya salad in Thailand and you think you get the same here, no, it's completely different. So here are many restaurants and many tuk-tuks and many of these fish tanks with big fishes. I would worry about these big fishes. So here's the pub street. Let me show you the sign. It's a little bit like if you are from Bangkok, like Pat Pong or Phuket Bangla Road or Khao San Road. But, now comes the but, it's not the same public, not the same audience. Here is more family orientated. You see here more older people, older couples, families, and so on. And in Khao San Road and so on are the young ones and going wild with all the things we need. So if you come here, don't expect to have a wild drunk party with your 20-year-old buddies and girls here from everywhere. It's a little bit different. The age is more high, but also here is full of people and you can eat and drink and have a good time. Maybe there are areas like exactly I said Khao San Road, but this I don't know. I only know about this area and I'm here since yesterday, so I do not have so much knowledge about this area. As you can see, many big restaurants, mostly 2 floors. Here in Siem Reap it's not allowed to build more than 4 floors because of the height of the temples. So, one of the workers at my hotel told me this. It's like not allowed to build houses higher than temples. So you have a limited height. And at the cool things, these tuk-tuks, motorbikes are crazy big things. Look, it's not a little tuk-tuk, it's a big motorbike, it's a bad bike, it's a Batmobile. I walked here yesterday night, up and down, but without my big camera, just making some photos and so on. And over there, I was here in this building, X on top. There you have a nice view on the street here when you go in the higher floor of the X bar. There's a food court, it's a bigger one. But here, I must say, is nearly everything open. So if you try to escape in an AC climated area, you must search. The 7-Eleven have AC. But so most of the other areas have only ventilator on the roof. I want to test if the 7-Eleven have also a sound. Oh. Hello. Not have. Oh, cool. Angkor. I drank yesterday one Angkor beer, but not Angkor Sky. This is good. And here I cannot go. – 7-Eleven is just 7-Eleven, like you always know. If you know one 7-Eleven, you know you will get your toasties here too. The tourist toasties. But I want to drink something. Oh, no Coke Zero. There. Singer. I like the Singer Lemon, 0 sugar. Hello. Thank you. You have rubbish here? Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Bye, sir.
I got my drink. No. Walking home.
Right. How many go down Pulsar? $1 $5 is a good price. But not sure. I will tell you maybe in one of my next videos the story about my last tuk-tuk experience in 2011. Yes, 2011. It was a really funny one. Let me say like this. I'm not ended in the place I expected. Or maybe I can tell it on my way back. So I have something to talk. Here again, everywhere restaurants. So food is no problem. And this is kind of funny. Before I tell you the story, let me show you this. You see Sandu. It's like a mock-off of Zara. Outside, inside looks like a Zara store. This is kind of funny, but cool, why not? If it's allowed here, you can do it. Yeah, see, I will just show you from outside. Of course, the fashion is a little bit different, but it's leaned on Zara. You see. I will go here in the shadow. So the story about the tuk-tuk. It's kind of funny. In 2011, this was the first time I come to Asia. I visited Bangkok, I visited Siem Reap, and I finally visited Indonesia, where I met my wife the first time in real and not in digital. So I was in Angkor Wat, and same like now, I walked around and have really no clue where I am. And there was a tuk-tuk driver, asked me, tuk-tuk, and I say, yeah, okay. Can you drive me around? Can you bring me to some nice places? And he said, yeah, no problem. And let me cross this street first. I say no problem. He said no problem. And we're driving. And I think somehow my plan was seeing some night markets, because I know here's a night market. I know about Old Town and so on, but I not know where the place exactly is. And he driving, and I think this is a strange area because it's getting dark. It's not like the center here of the city with much light. It was starting getting really dark, small streets and so on. And then I remember he drives straight, and then he drives left into a super small side street, and then directly onto a little bit bigger building. And it looks like modern. There was a reception, sitting some ladies, and then he said, yeah, nice place, go inside. I go inside, and then the lady behind the reception make a loud call. And what happened? I ended up in a karaoke bar or something like this. And about 25, 30 ladies coming, all in short skirts and sexy dresses, and walking directly in front of me. And I say, oh sorry. This is, I don't want to be here. This was not planned, I say. And I say, yeah, thank you very much, but I must leave. And the mama son, or what it is, looked a little bit disappointed and say, okay, and then I leave. And the tuk-tuk driver was still outside, and I said to him, my friend, I not mean nice places like this, I mean something like night market and old town and area around this. And he said, oh, okay, misunderstood. We have both a big laughing. But yeah, he drive me back. And then I saw in a restaurant. And I say, hey, we want to stop here? I want to eat something. I will invite you. And he say, okay, wait, I must pass this loud music first. The story not ended right now. Okay, so we go there, I order some fried rice, I order him some too, we're talking a little bit, we make a phone call, and after maybe 15 minutes, a young woman coming, sitting next to him, and then say, yeah, this is my sister. I say, oh, hello. And he say, if you want, you can. And now use your fantasy, what he mean with you can. And I say, no, no, I already explained you, I don't interested in this. Dang, I will get a little bit angry because this happened now. Oh, look, the dog. So this happened now, and I say, no. And he say, oh, sorry. Yeah, I say, no, women. Stop it, okay? Just bring me to the places and good. And then I invite her also for the food. So we all three eating together. And yeah, that was my story. After this, she go, and he drive me then to the night market at this time, and he drive me to Old Town, and he drive me back. And he make exactly what my wishes were. But yeah, this was kind of funny and a nice experience when you have no clue and you are the first time in Asia. So always be precise if you want to describe where you want to go. Not say something you can misunderstand. So not say something about nice places. Maybe for one tuk-tuk driver, is it a temple? And for another tuk-tuk driver, is this a girly bar? Okay. So that was my story about 2011 in Siem Reap. But now I'm more educated in this area, so I take care of my words. So as you can see, we are nearly back again. It's maybe a 2-minute walk, the crossing, and then I'm there, I'm back. This was my best decision today. Really refreshing. So what I really like is the speed here of the streets. In Bangkok you must be really take care in some areas when you pass the street. Most of the drivers are really good, but there are always some who are in a hurry, let me say like this, and don't look. And here it looks you have much more time to react because of the speed on the street.
I'm not sure about the ATMs here. You see here's an ATM area. If these ATMs are safe. Normally when I go to ATMs like this, I always go into banks, also in Germany if possible. Because sometimes there are scanners or a keyboard over the keyboard for tracking the numbers and copy the card. Here I don't know, so maybe if someone who living here in Cambodia and have experience about this topic, maybe I can write a comment. Oh, she lose her things. I think the record this time I see on one motorbike were 5 people, 2 adults and 3 kids. 2019 I see 6 people. Maybe they will break this record this year, but I'm not sure. Here's the laundry again. 1 kilo, $1. Maybe I will use the laundry because I'm sweating my t-shirts like crazy. And over there is my hotel, Golden Temple. And here we are. This is it. I hope you like this little walk around. I will show you my hotel in another video. This is just a walk from my hotel. Give you a small glimpse into Siem Reap right now and tell you a little bit story about Siem Reap. Hello. Number 42 and my lens. Can I give you this? It's empty. Hello. This is my hotel. I hope my room is already cleaned because I need a shower. Maybe I'm lucky. It's already clean. Ah, yeah. Okay, thank you. That's my room. More in the next video.